Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have the last empties for 2016. I waited way too long for this. You guys, if you've been here, you know if the box is full, then the video gets filmed. I waited too long, but I didn't want to be like, here's this much empties, and then here's 2 weeks of empties, because that's just, I don't know. I wanted to just wrap up 2016 in the same way that I've been doing it, and then change my empties for 2017. So 2016 empties, this last video is going to be full size to deluxe size to sheet masks to foil packets. And hopefully you have a snack, cup of coffee, glass or bottle of wine, because it's going to be a long one. But for 2017, I will be changing it. I will be doing monthly empties instead of whenever the box is full, because I am throwing this box away. It's disgusting. And I'm going to be separating out my sheet masks empties, so if you like sheet mask reviews, you can always look out for that video, and if you're not interested in that, you don't have to go through all of that in my empties videos each month. So to round out 2016, here is all of my full-size empties. The first thing I have here is this Bath & Body Works foaming hand soap in Autumn Vines. It smelled more citrusy to me, and it was nice. I don't know, it was fine. I like the foaming hand soap, so I will continue to purchase this formula, but I'm not sure if I would seek out this scent. Then I have the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. This was in my 12 pans of Christmas. I do like this. I have 3 more in my stash, plus like 2 or 3 other micellar waters because I have a problem. But I do like this. It's not cruelty free, so I can't repurchase, but I will enjoy them while I have them. I have some candles. The first one here is Bath & Body Works Espresso Bar. This was from an Italian collection, I think. It smelled just like coffee. It says, "In Italy, you never take your coffee to go. Instead, you stop and savor the aromas of roasted espresso beans and sweet vanilla froth that inspired this fragrance." And it smelled like coffee. I enjoyed it. I do like coffee scented candles, so if they brought it back, I would probably buy it again. I have another candle. This is Harvest Peaches. Simple, fresh, good. Juicy peaches are at the heart of the sweet blend of cinnamon and autumn spice. On cold sniff, it smells a lot like peach rings, like those candies, but when you burn it, it has this like extra warmth, but it's not super cinnamony and it's not super spicy. It's just a little bit deeper, and I really love this. This was a repurchase. I used this up in my 12 pans of Christmas. This is Clinique's Rinse Off Eye Makeup Solvent. This is actually really good, and I wish that it was cruelty free. I do still have another like 2-ounce bottle of this, but yeah, if you're looking for a great makeup remover and you're not cruelty free, this is definitely a good choice. Another full-size empty. This is my Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Airbrush Foundation. I used this up in my 12 pans of Christmas as well. I cut out the netting and I got every little bit of that powder out. It's a nice formula. It doesn't work well in hotter summer months or humid days for me because I do have oily skin. My face just sort of eats this. But in the wintertime, this is fine. It works really well, and I do have another one to go through. I've got a cleanser. This is from Ceracoco. I was sent this for review. This is the Mild Cocoa Capsule One-Step Cleanser. This was a weird texture. It was very gelatinous and like clumpy, and there were bits of like coconut flake in it, but it didn't really exfoliate. It was a decent cleanser. It worked well. It wasn't drying, but since this is a Korean brand, I don't know where I would find this in the States, but it was good enough to use. Finished up a nail polish remover. This is Beauty 360. I think this is from CVS. It was fine. It didn't work any better than my Dollar Tree ones, but yeah, it was good. Used up a deodorant, and the inside is really gross. If anybody else is hard on deodorant as I am, this is the Secret Clinical Strength Invisible Solid in Completely Clean. This works really well. I wish that this was cruelty free, but I do have a few more in my collection before I need to find something as a replacement for it. If you guys know a cruelty free, like clinical strength deodorant, please let me know, because I need one. We used up a toothpaste. This is the Colgate Max White with mini bright strips, crystal mint. This was fine. It wasn't anything stand out. I didn't have any complaints about it, but I don't know, it was okay. This is not empty, but I do need to get rid of it. This is from Curology. I did get a free month trial of it. It's usually $20 a month, and they send you a bottle of a new prescription each every 3 months. There's a ton of product in here, but this expired in September, and I was still using it, and it was okay. But at that, you know, you get to a point where you're like, should I really be putting this on my face? So then I started putting it on my chest because I do have like breakouts here, like little pimples and stuff here and redness. And I do really like this stuff. I just wish that it wasn't so expensive. And I know, like, all things considered, this is not an expensive product for what it is, because you do have the dermatologist that you can contact anytime about any skin issues. But for me right now, this is not something that I need. I finished off something else for my 12 Pans of Christmas that was full-sized. This is the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. And I actually like took the stopper out and everything. I got every little bit of powder out of this. I do really like this, and I would definitely repurchase. I do have a backup waiting for me. I finished up a full-size mascara. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous False Fiber Lashes Black Lacquer. This transfers to my brow bone, but otherwise I think it's a pretty good mascara. It did dry out pretty fast though. Then I have the Starlux Pro. I don't even know. It wore off. But it's their liquid liner pen, and it looks like that. It just wasn't transferring to my eyes anymore. Like, if I would swatch this right now, it would swatch on my arm or my hand, no problem. But on the eye, it does not transfer. And I've tried cleaning off the tip, because sometimes it gets gunky from, like, eyeshadow or whatever, and that's why you can't get more product out. But, like, it just, whatever I do, it's done. It's done. So, it was fine. I don't prefer the like felt tip liners. I do like a brush tip better. Then this is not the like traditional full-size packaging, but this is a full-size amount of product. This is the Origins Ginseng Refreshing Eye Cream. This came in a kit. It was half an ounce. The full-size like half an ounce comes in a like pot, but this came in a kit, and it was the full-size amount of product, and I really did like this, and I wish that Origins was cruelty-free. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. Alright, so I have just a few more full-size products here. The first one here is the Ulta Brow Tint in Deep. I really liked this. It was a little bit too wet when I first started using it, but as it started drying out, it was really nice. I do like how tiny the wand is, and it was a great color. It performed really nicely. It wasn't as strong of a hold as the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, but I don't typically need something that strong. My brow hairs aren't usually that crazy, so I would definitely look into purchasing this again. I didn't know where to put this, but this is a modeling cup pack. This is from InnoFace. It's the shining kind, and it's a powder that comes in this little jar, and then you add water to it and you apply it like a face mask, and it turns really rubbery, and then you peel it all off, and I really enjoyed it. I have a crazy picture of it on my Instagram, so I will try and link that down below if you'd like to see, and I have a full review on it. But it was fun to use. It's a little bit pricey for what it is. I was sent the product for review, so I didn't have to pay for it. But I think it's like $5 or $6, so it's not something that I would reach for on like a regular basis, but I did really enjoy the process of it. It was really cool. And I used up one wax tart. This is from Yankee Candle. It's the Macintosh one. I cannot get on board with wax tarts, I guess. They're kind of messy to use. I have one of the wax warmers where it's like a tea light below it and it melts it. And I feel like the fragrance that comes off of tarts when it's done like that, and even like fragrance oils that I've used in the warmer, it's too sharp of a fragrance. Maybe it would be different if I used one that plugged into the wall. Let me know down below your experiences melting wax tarts, because this is very new to me, but I'm not sure if I like it. That was all of my full-size products. Now let's get into my deluxe size empties. I have a lot to share with you. The first one here is my Bath & Body Works Mad About You shower gel. This smelled amazing. I took this with me on our honeymoon, and it just smells great. I don't see the notes on the back, but I will have it on the screen. But it's just nice and floral and fresh and fruity, and it's just a great scent, and I would definitely grab this again. I have one leave-in hair conditioner. This is from Marula. It's the Daily Moisture Mist. This spray was terrible. It was awful. Half the time I sprayed it on my neck or on my shirt or on my face. It was just crazy. So for that reason alone, I would not purchase this. I think it's expensive for what it is, and no. Then I used this up. This is the Marcel 3-in-1 Micellar Solution. I took this with me on my honeymoon, and then I finished it off after I used up the Garnier. This is great. The only problem is it's like $20 or $21 for full size. I don't know if I can pay that for micellar water, you guys. So if you know any cruelty-free micellar waters that are like drugstore priced, please let me know. I know Andy May is looking for one too. I have a mini candle from Bath & Body Works. This was making the whole box smell amazing. This is Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. I love this one. I love the scent of this so much. It's just intoxicating. It's delicious. If you have not smelled this, please do whenever they have this. They might have it at the semi-annual sale. I have no idea. But yeah, definitely check this out if you haven't before. I do have a dry shampoo. This is the Clairol Hair Food Dry Shampoo infused with kiwi fragrance. I really like the way that this smells. It was fine. I don't think it left a white cast, if I remember correctly, but it wasn't super heavy duty either, but it was fine. I used a fragrance mist from Bath & Body Works. It's the Pink Chiffon Fragrance Mist. Again, there's no notes on here, but I will have it on the screen. I'm not into body mists. I feel like they're for teenagers, preteen, tween, teenagers. I just feel like they're a little too young for me. So I ended up using this as a room spray in the bathroom after number 2. And it was fine. I don't think that I'll purchase any more of these Bath & Body Works Fine Fragrance Mists for that reason, but it was fine to use up. Little baby size body wash. There's still stuff in here, but this product is so thick that I had it upside down forever and I cannot get it out. So I'm done with it. It's the Dove Purely Pampering Nourishing Body Wash, Nutrient Moisture, Sweet Cream with Peony. It smelled fine. It was really nice and hydrating. I enjoyed it. I don't know. I would rather different packaging for this product, but it was fine to use. This is my Scentbird. I wasn't sure where to put this because it's not really a full size, but it's not, I don't know. This is Lancome La Vie Belle. Amazing, amazing fragrance. I wish that this was cruelty free so I could get more of it, but yeah, I get compliments on this all the time, so I don't know. I wish that I could buy this. I have an eye cream. This is the Algenist Complete Eye Renewal Balm. This is about half of the full size, and I got every little bit out of there. It was amazing. It was like a balm to oil kind of feeling. It almost felt like butter going underneath your eyes, and I did notice a difference in hydration when I was using this. I have the Fresh Rose face mask. This was in my 12 Pans of Christmas. It's fine. It's nothing amazing, and I don't think that it's worth the price tag, but I enjoyed it while I had it. This is the Murad Overnight Soothing Gel for red irritated skin. This made my skin feel worse. And it's really mentholy, so it was just too strong and potent, and I don't think that this did anything to help with redness. Next, I have a moisturizer. This is from Michael Todd. It's the Moisture Light Non-Oily Hydrating Lotion. This is a big sample. It's 40 milliliters or 1.3 fluid ounces. This had a very strong, like, herbal scent to it, which I did not like. But, and when you were rubbing it in, the product turned white, and it was hard to, like, soak into the skin. So I didn't really care for it. It was fine to use up. I would not use it again. If I got a sample of it, I would pass it along. No. And I wasn't sure where to put this either, because I think that you can buy these individually and you can also buy them in sets, but I was sent this for a review. This is the iLab Micro Hyaluronate 100 Wish Ampoule, and it's got a ton of cat hair stuck to it because I have a cat. But this is in a little dropper bottle. It's a very thick, like, serum ampoule. but it felt weird on the skin. Like it would soak in certain areas and then not soak in other areas, and it just made my face feel really weird. So I'm not sure that I would purchase this, and I don't really need hyaluronic acid because I do have oily skin. I don't have any problem needing more moisture, so I don't think I would purchase this one. I have another moisturizer. This is the Amy Naturally Kind Morning Dew Matte Finish Moisturizer. I love this stuff. And it's super cheap in the UK. I think it's like £6 or £7 for like 100 milliliters, something like that. It's crazy. It's a really great daytime moisturizer for me because it's hydrating but not like greasy, and it works well underneath makeup. So I'll have to look into their cruelty-free status, but if I ever get through my morning moisturizers, I would definitely look into this one. I have a mini toothpaste. We took this on our honeymoon, and then when we finished off the full size, we finished off the mini size. This is the Colgate Total Daily Repair. It was fine, nothing to write home about. I don't know. This is also my 12 Pans of Christmas, the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. It's just a little guy, and it's got the spatula in it, and I even like took a Q-tip and I like scraped every little bit out of it. I love this primer. I think it's stupid expensive, but it works really, really well. And finally, for deluxe sizes, I have this Tarte Tartist lip liner, which is also in my 12 Pans of Christmas. It's really dry and it's really hard, and it's just difficult to work with. If you still have this in your collection, I would recommend using a balm underneath before you put this on, but I would never buy any of these. Alright, I have a ton of sheet masks and foil packets to get through, so let's just sort of jump on in. Luke Hydrogel Eye Patch for Wrinkle. These are nice. They adhere really, really well. I don't think that they work to reduce wrinkles, but they're nice and hydrating for the under eye. Then this is the Beauty Kitchen by Heather Mariana Collagen Gel Lip Mask. It was weird to use. I don't know. I'm on the fence about this, but I have another one to use up. This is the Skiderm Snail Jelly Mask. This was like hydrogel fused to a sheet mask. I enjoyed it. I don't think that I would pay for the full size box of it, but I did get a box of 10 for a discounted price, and I will continue to use them because I did like them. Then I have this one from Illy. It's the Total Asian Care. I think it's the ginseng firming one. It doesn't tell me on here, but I do have a review on this on my Instagram, so I will link any pertinent reviews down below as always. This was a 2-piece hydrogel, I believe. And it was nice, but I don't think I would seek these out. Next is the Sue AE Purifying Black Charcoal Mask, I believe. Honestly, I'm completely blanking on most of these sheet masks because it's been a couple weeks. So I feel like a butthole, but I will have, again, pertinent reviews down below. But this is a really nice mask. It smells like lemon, like household cleaner, but it was really enjoyable. I definitely saw a difference before and after. This is one of my favorite mask brands. This is from Leaders, and it's the Coconut Gel Mask with Tomato. This hydrogel, it comes in one piece, and it actually fits my face really well, surprisingly. I typically have problems with sheet masks fitting my face because of the slope of my nose. There's usually like, it doesn't adhere to the sides of my nose because of the shape. But I really love these masks. I wish that they weren't $6, but I can absolutely see why they are that price. And this was the It's Skin Blueberry Vitality and Moisture mask. This was for smoothing skin texture. I don't remember much about this. I don't think this was anything to write home about, but I do have a honey one to use as well. This I received for free from a giveaway. This is the Symphony Beauty It's All About Aloe sheet mask. I feel like it didn't last very long, and I didn't see big results one way or the other, but it's really affordable, so if you're getting a sheet mask, this might be one to try out. I have 3 of these. These are the Nature Republic Real Fresh mask sheets. I have the pomegranate blueberry and green tea. These are so nice. They are very thin. They're saturated with this like jelly gel essence, and there's a ton of the essence left in the pouch afterwards. It does feel kind of thick and a little bit sticky, a lot of it sticky after you remove it. But if you have very, very dry skin, this would be a great mask line for you to check out. I don't see a big difference between each of the flavors, but these are really nice, really hydrating, really nourishing masks. So I would definitely recommend those to anyone with dry skin. On the other side of the spectrum, I would recommend these to people with oily skin or to people who enjoy masking in the mornings. These are all from Halaka Halaka. It's their Juicy Mask Sheet line. So I have mango, tea tree, and aloe, and they do smell like their respective ingredients, but they're not too overwhelming of a scent. These don't last very long on the face, which is great for morning masking, and the essence absorbs really, really fast, and I think that's great for oily skin type people who have issues with things being a little bit too heavy on their skin. So I do really like these. I think these would also be great in the summertime. So yeah, definitely recommend these two. This one is from Luke. It's the Aloe Essence Mask. I don't remember much about this, but I will again link pertinent reviews. And then finally for sheet masks is this Cray Care Anti-Aging Hyaluron Moisture Mask. It was a 3-step mask. So step 1 was this anti-aging active ampoule. So you put that on after you've cleansed and toned, and you let that soak in. Then you go in with the mask itself, which I honestly don't remember much about. What is my problem, you guys? And then afterwards you go in with the anti-aging night cream, and this is enough for 2 uses, and I did actually like this step. So that was all of my sheet masks, and I have quite a few foil samples to get into. Alright, foil samples, in no particular order. I have Benefit Puff Off. This is a like salmon toned eye cream. I liked it. It was fine. I don't have any problem with puffy eyes. I have more problems with like sallow, like sunken in eyes, but it was fine to use. Would not purchase. This is a Neogen Bio Peel Plus Gauze Peeling Lemon. It was just one of the pads, and I was intrigued by this. I saw some good results with it, using it just the once, and I would like to try more of them in the future. This is the Shea Moisture Fruit Fusion Coconut Water Weightless Shampoo and Weightless Cream Rinse. The shampoo doesn't lather very well, and the cream rinse, it's just okay. It was fine. It wasn't anything special, but it was okay enough to use up. I've got another pack, or a duo of shampoo and conditioner. This is Garnier Whole Blends, Coconut Water and Vanilla Milk. Again, it was fine. Nothing to write home about. Carol's Daughter Monoi Repairing Sulfate-Free Shampoo and Conditioner. I did not like the scent of this at all. So would not purchase for that reason. I've got 2 of these Vichy Aqualia Thermal Mineral Water Gels. They're like gel cream moisturizers. I love this stuff. This was really nice. It was on par with like the Belief Aqua Bomb, except the scent was different, but I really enjoyed this. I have no idea if Vichy is cruelty-free. I will have to look into that, but I really liked this, and I would definitely purchase this. Benefit Professional, it's fine, but I have other things that are cruelty-free that work just as well. This Luke Mugwort Nose Strip, it works well. They're like 65 cents a piece, so if you're not someone who uses nose strips very often, you can also, you know, just buy them singly off of like skin18.com. It works well. Would repurchase. I have 2 samples from DHC. This is the Velvet Skin Coat. It's a very silicone-y primer. Would not purchase. And then this Eye Bright, which is like an eye gel, really, and it was okay, but I would not purchase this either. This is from Halaka Halaka. It's the Aloe 99% Soothing Gel. It's literally just aloe gel. I don't see the difference in using this versus any other aloe gel, but it was fine to use. This is the Davita Evening Rich Nutritional Moisturizer. I felt like this sunk into my skin really well. I don't know anything about this brand at all, but yeah, I liked it. I have 2 samples from EB5. It's the Anti-Aging Vitamin C Serum Concentrate and the Anti-Aging Collagen Treatment Serum. I don't remember too much about these one way or the other, so they were just middle of the road for me. And my last empty is something that I'm so glad I discovered. I cracked this open particularly because of LS, because of her 365 days of samples, and I'm so happy that I discovered this. This is the Paula's Choice Shine Stopper Instant Matte Finish. It's like a gel. You can use it as a primer, and I don't think I've used this as a primer. I use this on top of makeup. After I've applied my foundation, my concealer, my powder, if I feel like I'm gonna be a little bit too oily, I just like take the smallest bit of this and I just like tap it into my oilier areas, and it turns into like a powdery finish, but it's not too powdery looking. It doesn't interfere with my makeup, and it makes my makeup last longer and keep me matte for longer. So I'm really happy that I found this, and I did get a full size of this thanks to Megan from Meg's Makeup 8. If you're not watching her videos, please subscribe to her and follow her on Instagram, because every now and then she'll do these giveaways with like her Paula's Choice credits, and that's how I was able to get the full size. So thank you to Megan, and thank you to Elle for introducing me to this product. I'm so glad that I have this in my life now. So that was everything for my empties for 2016. I will be filming a separate like comprehensive makeup empties of 2016, because I have been holding on to all of my makeup empties for the year. So please stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's it for me, guys. Expect to see my January empties probably the first week of February, and I will be splitting up my sheet mask empties from the actual videos, so I think it'll be a good change. I know a lot of you guys were asking me to do that, so I'll go ahead and do that for this year. Thank you for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy empties, subscribe if you aren't already so that we can stay in touch, and hopefully I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!